and girls, but it is what it is. And here I am. And here you are. See if anybody shows up today. Whew. It's not as bad. We're actually almost above freezing. Let me know about the audio if anybody decides to pop in here and, and enjoy the show. We are getting close to being nice out, guys. We'll see how much longer winter can hold on. Let's see. Got a couple of slings out here today. Got this wonky little setup here. See what that's all about. We'll just shoot this thing a couple times. Have not shot much in quite a while. So we'll see what that does. How's the audio? If anybody's in here, let me know. Just warming up a little bit. Getting a couple of shots through this descender thingy here, just because it was within reach. Everybody having a good day? What's up, Chad? How you be, brother? I'll put the lanyard on. Why not? Just plinking with this guy for a couple minutes before I get into anything else. Just kind of get the mojo going, hopefully. I think everything's secure for now. See how long that lasts. Haven't been shooting for shit. Today is the first day above freezing since I can remember. So hopefully I can get back to shooting a lot more. We got a little warming trend going on, about in the 50s, almost 60 this weekend. So that is going to be fabulous. What's up, Scorgan? Falcon Slings. What's up, Sam? How are you? How is everybody today? Audio pretty decent. Just getting a couple shots here. Your stuff will be here this weekend. Excellent. Why don't you explain to everybody, Sam, what you're getting into? What are you getting this weekend? Let us know. Like I said, just getting a little bit warmed up. Sanders, Stevens, how are you? Sounds good. Thank you, Scorgan. Like I said, I'm just plinking a little bit right now. Get a little warmed up. Haven't done a live in about a week. Had a lot of stuff going on. And shooting has been very minimal. But I figure since I'm going to that Midwest spring sling, I should probably get a little shooting in. And the weather is cooperating, so that's good. This is a goofy little slingshot. I'm not used to shooting stuff quite this narrow. It's probably like an 80 or something, I guess. We're just getting warmed up. Got a lot going on, man. A lot of people showed support, like beyond belief. You guys are downright amazing, man. I put my latex up, made a video, posted a short, and holy cow. Buckle up and hold on. You guys just smoked me with orders, man, which was unbelievable. Sold almost everything. All the .5 went fast in the Neptune. The .4 is still, I think, 2 or 3 rolls left. The blood orange, same thing. I think there's 3 rolls left. You guys are just awesome. Very, very cool stuff. Alrighty. So what exactly are you getting though, Sam? Let us know. Inquiring minds want to know. Let me get my coffee. 20 bucks a roll. My prices are shipped. A roll of what though? Like, let us know. Explain a little more. Like, what color, what thickness? What are you getting into, Sam? I know you're getting. It's obviously latex, but I don't know. Give us all the details. Yellow, 0.45. Sweet. Good stuff, man. Hopefully that works out great for you. So the way it's going to work here for me is I have another shipment coming. I've always been upfront with you guys on how this stuff works. And what it works is I am just like a lot of you guys, right? So I don't have a whole bunch of capital business terms, right? I don't have a lot of money to dedicate to this stuff. I don't say that to beg you guys, right? I don't say that like, oh, poor me, I don't have money. It's not like that. I have a good job. I make a good buck at work. But, you know, I have a house, bills, family. So I have to balance it correctly in order to maintain my daily life. So I invested a little bit of money into this whole venture. The money came back to me thanks to you, all of you guys out there, all you amazing people. Now I have to wait for that money to clear, and then I have to reinvest that back into it. So I've kind of have it's like checks and balances. Is that what it would be? Like, you know, like this amount of money got put here to purchase this amount of product. Now this amount of product has sold. That amount of money has to go back into purchasing more product. It's like a revolving door, you know. Yes, I'm making a profit. That's what a business is all about, right? There is a profit there. The profit is not unbelievable. If you don't have a passion for this and you're just like coming in here and being like, I quit on my job and I'm going to retire, that's not going to happen overnight. So you have to have a passion for it. Money is little, but it is there. So now that profit can be reinvested into more products along with some more of my money. So it takes about 10 days or so for me to get more latex shipped to my door, sometimes less. On average, it's been about, we'll say 7 to 10 days. I originally bought 40 rolls originally, and most of them sold. So I have another, I couldn't put a lot in yet because I have to wait for the money to clear. So I think I have 20 more rolls coming. I know it's just crazy, man. And once those get here, I'll post them, and if they sell, I'll keep going down this path. I did go with a couple of rolls of 0.6 for the blood orange. Nothing crazy. And then a little bit more 0.4, and then a little bit more 0.5 of the Neptune. But so far, you guys have proved to be fabulous peoples. I am getting bigger rolls, yes. And they are... the company that I'm working with is actually super, super cool, man. They are kind of guiding me a little bit, and they're telling me some things which I agree on, but it's kind of cool to hear it from other people, because sometimes you get caught up in your own mind and you're like, I want to get everything, like just buy everything, and I'm gonna be huge and I'm gonna sell, the whole wide world's gonna buy everything, and they're talking to me and they're like, slow your roll, brother man. Take it easy. What's up, Average Squatch? How are you? Take it easy and just have a slow pace, and have a good business model, get good product out there. The people will come back if you sell good products. And I take that advice wholeheartedly, and I believe they're right, because nobody wants to go broke and go into debt beyond belief for something that may not pan out. Who knows? But yeah, everybody's been pitching in a whole hell of a lot. and it's been really good. Dean Barry just placed an order this morning. Billy T, what up? You know, Mike or MD, he got one yesterday. I've had quite a few ricochets, Mr. 409 or Mrs. I actually have a video where I purposely shot ricochets and tried to shoot a can off of the top of my head with the ricochet. It was clay though. I'm shooting clay right now. And it kind of worked. Had a few forehead hits, but it was fun. I do have a different slingshot out here today besides this one here. And if you read the title, I am going to practice some distance shooting. So for all of you slingshot people who are going to this upcoming tournament here, the reason I'm shooting distance is I want to try and see if I can even do it anymore. I haven't shot any distance like repetitively since last summer, probably right after the last tournament, right before the last tournament. So I'm not sure if I'm even going to hit the bulls or the mark at all. I may miss completely. Who knows? Well, that's why we practice. Yeah, sorry, man. I didn't know from the picture. I can't see. It's small. I wasn't trying to call you not a man. All right. Well, let's get out this other slingshot and plink a little bit with that guy. Refill on the clay before we switch over to some distance. And I'll show you and tell you what I'm going to do, how I'm going to practice my distance. Today I got a gorgeous piece here. This is a slingshot that will never ever leave my collection. And it is a Moen Waller RVA Catapults LPPS. And it is the duck theme. The mallard is what I call it. This thing is built to perfection as far as the design goes. The hold on is amazing. Absolutely love this slingshot. It is stunning. Shoots like a dream. I love it. I just absolutely love this slingshot. I got this one, which I tell the story all the time, but I'll tell it again just because I like to tell stories. But I originally hit up Moen Waller when he does these batches of slingshots. He calls them drops or something like that. He has a whole bunch and he sells after he builds them all up. And I wanted this slingshot here, this mallard. And by the time I hit him up, he's like, "That one's gone, brother man." I'm like, "Fucking son of a bitch," you know. And I talked about it a little bit, and then I talked with him about it. And at that point, I could not dedicate that kind of cash to a slingshot. And that was right when like Omega Slings was starting out. And me and Mikey were talking quite a bit. And he's like, "I got a Moen Waller frame," but he didn't know which one I was looking for. He's like, "Let me send it to you and you can try it out. That way, if you decide you like it a lot, you don't have to gamble. You don't have to spend a bunch of money and then find out you don't even like it. So let me send this to you, and you shoot it. If you like it, then that you could purchase one and your money would be going to a good thing, So I'm like, "Awesome, dude, badass." And he's like, it's not really my cup of tea anyway." So I'm like, "Cool, let me shoot it. I'll borrow it. I'll send it back, And then Mikey, once I got it, I didn't even know, he wouldn't tell me what kind it was. And when I got it, I opened it up and I'm like, "Dude, this is the slingshot that I was trying to get." And he's like, "Well, guess what? It's yours." I'm like, "Holy shit. Are you serious, man?" And yeah, Mikey's got a very generous heart. If anybody doesn't know who that is, he is one of the owners of Omega Slings. I got this banded up. These bands are super old. I don't know how good they're going to last. They've been on this slingshot for quite some time. I don't see any signs of ripping yet. I believe this is BSB, and I believe it's 0.5. Starter sling, well, if it was me starting all over again, I would go for something with some clips on it instead of wrap and tuck, just because it's easy for me to understand how clips work. And wrap and tuck can get a little bit frustrating at the very beginning. I love wrap and tuck frames. So that being said, you could pick wrap and tuck on the top also, but you do have to just learn how to do it. Um, Something cheap, something durable, not something like this. This is a couple $100 sling easily. I would get something that's more in the, like this here. This would be a great starter sling here. This is the Champ by Slingshot, super cheap. They don't come with the clips. I modified this one, but this one here, you could chuck around, you could fork hit it, and it's not gonna damage it at all, in my opinion. If it does, it'll leave little marks on it, but it won't crack or anything. You can always make one out of wood too. If you wanted to just make one, you can. It's really easy. Pouches, yes. I use my pouches quite a bit. This one here I don't really care for. These are these fat ones. This is, I don't know who makes these. It's a microfiber, I believe. And this is a pit pouch made for 8mm. I don't remember what brand it is though. These are more like pillowy kind of a little bit. They still have a good feel to them. Mr. 409, I would check out Omega Slings, Slingshot, if you're in the U.S. Worldwide, if you are, you can go to Sniper Sling. All of them. I mean, there's tons of them, man. I'm drawing a blank, but they're everywhere. But the U.S., there's good selections. I sell them too. I sell custom slingshots. Mine are in the $35 to $75 range, depending on how much work I have involved with it. All right, first shots of this thing in quite some time. Hopefully everything holds. Everything looks pretty decent. Let's see how she feels. Oh man, I ain't shot this beauty in forever. I absolutely love this slingshot. Me and this here slingy took out quite a few chipmunks 2 summers ago. It's a short, stubby guy, but it just fits right in your hand, man. The way he places the cutouts and everything, it's just crazy. It's really cool. Good slingshot. These bands are pushing a little bit more power than the other ones were, because this is a stronger taper. And I'm shooting clay. Texas. Yeah, right on, dude. Yeah, I would check out Slingshot and Omega Slings. Definitely. I have never eaten a chipmunk either. Big Smoke, what up? How are you? I just get rid of them because they are pests around here. But you probably have to have a handful of them to get a good dinner, I guess. You could have chipmunk McNuggets. A couple of things with the website. I don't know how I feel about that crystal string. I mean, I use it. I've used it. It's the same stuff you get all over the place. It's got the guy with the little slingshot on it. But I don't like how it falls apart on the roll. You guys will see it if you bought any. I tried to pick out the best ones of them all, but some of them, like the way they showed up, they were kind of unraveling, and it just, I don't know, it kind of just bothered me a little bit. So I don't know if I'm going to keep that on there. I'm not sure yet. Everything else is working good though. Not too much nuggets from one chipmunk. You ain't kidding, man. You'd have to have a whole handful of them, right? Would be difficult to feed a family. I bet if you season them right, you can probably taste good. You can maybe put them on a little mini rotisserie. So far, I've just been shooting big targets. I took the can off of the thing. There's usually a can sticking out on the side. Let's see if we can hit the 40. Like I said, I haven't been shooting much at all. I nipped it. She spun, Captain. There we go. That was a good solid hit. Oh, right next to it. Yeah, I don't know how much further I'm going to get into this. Another company I wanted to mention too, that I just remembered, is Appalachian Sling Co. They are new on the scene, and they are going to be having all sorts of stuff. Looks like they are selling a lot of um, uh, Liberty slings, RVA slings. They're going to have handmade products from Lee Zimmerman, I believe. I'm bad with names, so if I'm screwing it up, I apologize. They're going to have catch boxes, targets, latex, pouches. So that's another company that is USA based. You can check out. Lots of cool things. You an albino black dude? Not that I'm aware of. Well, I guess anything's possible. Oh yeah, smoke that little pheasant head. See if we can get him again. Twice. See if we can get him 3 times. 3 times. Damn. That sucker would be gone. 4 times. Blasting him right in his eyeball, dude. 5. 5 shots on the pheasant head. 6. Damn, we're on a roll. Oh, 6. 6 shots on the pheasant head. Mudbug, what up? How are you? Sports by the gram. How are you? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just I can't get I don't know. I'm always like impatient, and I don't know why. I shouldn't be impatient. I got one feedback so far from Everett, and he told me that he is really enjoying the Neptune green. He said he got 1 roll, and he bought that maroon micarta frame, and he said that he is finding the Neptune has really good balance for him. He feels that it's a really good latex. I agree. I'm actually absolutely loving the Neptune, man. It's good stuff. Let's see if we can get that 25. Got it. Smoked that thing, man. Oh, flipped it again, but it wasn't a good hit. It was right on the bottom. That was a complete miss. Trying the 25. It's kind of caught up right now. Kind of sitting in the back. There we go. Dropped her down. These bands are a little bit overpowered for this ammo, so I'm getting a little bit of slap on the old middle finger there. I'm just glad that it's nice weather out, man. Super nice weather out. So how I'm going to do my distance practice today is I have a mini catch box set up out there. I'll show you guys in a second. I couldn't quite get 25 yards because I still don't want to shoot out there. It's not like it's that much colder, but it is a little bit. But I want to kind of shoot from this doorway still until it gets a touch warmer out. I do have a measuring tape, like a long one, that goes up to 100 feet, I believe. And I marked it out. I stuck the end of the tape measure down at that catch box there. And I walked it over here. And from here, which is where I'm going to shoot, to that catch box is 73 feet. So 75 feet is what I'm going for. But I'll take what I can take. Once it gets warmer, I'll reposition stuff and I'll get an actual accurate 75 feet right on the head. But for now, 73 feet, that'll work. What's up, Andre? How are you? Jeremy, what's going on, my brother? How you be? Robert, what's up, man? I can't remember everybody's orders, but I do remember Robert. Thank you, Robert. I know you bought some stuff. I'm sure everybody else did too, and you all are amazing people. Tim, what's up, man? Didn't see you sneak in here too. How are you? Oh man. Yeah, we're finally getting closer, man, to good weather here. Cannot freaking wait. I'm gonna be shooting in the old catch box again, the regular one. I got two ruckuses that I finished this morning. I got a real nice shine on them, boys and girls. And I'm going to be posting those with any luck later on today for sale on the old website, DeeeZ Slings.com. Got a couple of rolls of latex left. So if you're in the mood to peruse the store, feel free. I think they came out real pretty. Let me go grab them, actually. I'm going to grab them real quick. Hold on. All right, other than my grubby fingers all over them, this is the one here. This is two-tone blue with tan. The shine's not coming through real good here, but actually I'm pretty damn proud of this one. Usually my finishing skills kind of suck, but I'm getting better, which is badass. I'm actually like getting better, dude. I'm seeing progression, which is super freaking cool, man. So that's one of them. And then this is the gentleman's sling. This is the tuxedo ruckus, black and white. That's not a mark, that was actually steam from my hand. But yeah, this came out super clean, dude. Like I said, the shine is not coming through right here. That good, but I'm getting a little better. Unbelievable. Shocking. Cody, there you are. What's up, man? Oh, Jesus. Cody, what's going on, brother? Cody placed an order, I do believe, also. Thank you. I am shooting clay right here. This is clay ammunition that I'm shooting currently. I am going to switch over to average Squatch. I think I'm going to put these at like 44 bucks or something. I don't know. That click, yeah, I love that thing, dude. That's a target that I got at ECST last year from Scruffy Nerd. Scruffy Slings. Man, why am I so bad with names, dude? Part of my brain just that part doesn't work. Names don't work. I don't know why. I can picture his face. I remember the conversations that we had. I remember everything, but freaking stupid ass names I cannot remember. Yeah, I think in the 40, I don't know. It took a little longer to glue them. They're really thin. I'm going to label these as slimline because they're super, super thin. They're pocketable. I'm going to have a matching bead with them and a single piece paracord lanyard. So the presentation should look pretty nice. If you slap some white bands on that black and white one, that thing is going to be snazzy, man. But yeah, that bottom blue target there is the one that makes that nice click. And that was from Scruffy Nerd. That one. I love that target, man. It's big, though. I wish it was a little smaller. I wish I had that one plus a couple other sizes. That would be kind of neat to hear those clicks all the way up the board. Surprised the targets or the tubes out there are holding up pretty good. This thing's been laying out in the backyard for the last week. Just laying there on its side like a wounded soldier. All right, I'm going to switch over to a different slingshot and then we're going to try some distance. All right, let's put this thing away. Audio's good, sweet. Thomas Bryant. Oh, hell yeah, good. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, everybody who's made purchases. You know what? Actually, I'm going to use the rest of the clay in my pocket before I switch over so I don't have to dump it out. Oh, it's all good, Sam. You'll get some one of these here days. Let's see if we can hit the telephone bell for a second. I'm really not going to be expecting much on my distance shooting, guys. But the only way you're going to get better is to try it. You don't get better by not doing it. So we're going to learn together on where I'm placing today and see if we can get it honed in a little bit. I think I'm shooting right above it. There we go. After those two that I showed you are finished, I have two revolts coming up next. Slimline also. I can't wait to get those done. Then after that, I don't know what I'm going to make next. I still got two of the black WR1s, single piece G10 slingshots up there. Those are super nice to shoot, man. They've got a really comfortable feel to them. Oh, I knocked it off the damn thing. Got the 40. Working our way up. Let's see if we can get the 25. Got it. Damn. So we got the propane tank, knocked the other spinner off, blue spinner, 40, 25. Let's see if we can get pheasant head. Got it. Get the exhaust pipe. Got it. All we gotta do is hit the telephone bell, and we rung the whole gambit. Got it. Damn, cleared the board. Hell yeah. This slingshot I can really get along with, man. I shot this thing forever. I felt like it was glued to my hand at one point, dude. It was just molded to it. The only downside is it is wrap and tuck, and I'm kind of lazy sometimes. So I switched over to clip frames here and there. Michael, what's going on, my brother? Oh, I missed 0.5. I'll have to wait for the next batch. Right on, Jeremy. No worries, dude. It came and went pretty damn quick. Oh, hell yeah, you're shooting the pit pouches? Oh, yeah, I want to talk about that too. So I have 3 different sizes of the pit pouches. This is not one, but they're 44, 46, and 48 millimeter, right? Okay, I shoot 8 millimeter, and I've been trying the 44 millimeter pouch, and I'm actually really digging it, man, out of the ones that I'm selling. So if you guys shoot 8 millimeter, my personal recommendation would be the 44. I really enjoy that one. Oh, spun it out a little bit. Spun it out a little bit. My band template is in New York. It'll be here this weekend. Sweet. What size did you get, Sam? 5 weeks. 5 weeks until the tournament, fellers. Can't wait to meet some of you fools. It's gonna be nice. It'll be nice to actually see some homies. 18 to 10. You long draw, right? I used to, when I was messing around with long draw, 16 to 10 was a taper I liked for 8 millimeter. That's one that Ethan Martin was shooting for a little while. I don't know if he still does or not. And that one I really, really liked a lot. It would give it enough zip to get the job done, but it wasn't crazy. I shoot 25 to 12 quite a bit, and 20 to 12, depending on the slingshot. And I stuffed more clay in my pocket than I thought. Whoa, there we go. My wrist just freaking. I just had a limp wrist. That was a weird feeling. Freaking limp-wristed Sally over here. Just chopped down a weed. Pheasant head. Mudbug, you were live with Hicks yesterday, I believe, right? Hope you guys had some fun shooting. He always goes at 1:30, and I have the hardest time catching his lives. Because usually I'm at work, and then today, my day off, by the time 1:30 hits, I'm already like done with my YouTube stuff, and then I have to do other things, so it never lines up, man. Heck yeah, that's good. Shoot the wind chime. People always ask that. You can, if you look close enough, you can see I hit it before, but that was not from here, and that was a stupid shot that I shouldn't have taken. And I wasn't shooting at the wind chime. I was shooting past the wind chime, out at a squirrel that was halfway up in the tree. And thank God that it didn't go anywhere else. But it left a nice dent in the wind chime. It was almost dead center. That was kind of cool. Y'all are slipping. I have a marksman with the wrist support. Yeah, I got one of those. I think we all had one of those when we were kids, man. That's like the perfect, that was like the all-American slingshot. Now we have so much better things to shoot. But going back to a wrist rocket seems like you're going back to the Stone Age, man. But they're fun to break out every now and then for nostalgia. That sucker makes a nice click. Don't know what you're missing. I have one, bud. I'm not missing anything. I don't even know where it is. I've had it since I was like 10, dude. Ah, just kidding. Cool. It's hard to tell if people are kidding sometimes on these here texts, you know, because I could read it one way. Let's see. Don't know what you're missing, ha ha ha, or you don't know what you're missing. Those are the best things ever. So it's kind of hard to react to that. But yeah, I do have them. I do have one of them, and I do break it out from time to time. All right, I'm dumping the rest of these clay out. All right, let's do this. Time to do some distance shooting, which I am not too sure how this is going to work out. All right, this is what I'm going to shoot my distance with. This is my daily shooter. This is a companion, and this is going to be my tournament shooter. This is what I shot the first year ECST, I believe. My dad got me one because we used to go fishing and camping a lot, and I would get sometimes pretty damn bored with listening to him and my uncles drink beer and just mess around. So I would always wander off, and I would end up just chucking rocks all over the place and breaking stuff. And so he got the bright idea to buy me a wrist rocket. Trex Thumbs, how are you? Glad to have you. I love how supportive you are of everything. Appreciate the awesome comments. Let's see if we can get this lined up here. All right, so if you look out that way, that white dot right there. Phillips Hobbies, what's up, man? How are you? That is a 6-inch paper plate. If I measured to here, right? So from here to there is 72 feet. All right, make sure I got all the clay out of my pocket. All right, now I'm going to switch over to 8mm steel. I have not shot this distance today, or even this slingshot. So this would be first shots for today on this little dude here. So yeah, we're going to cold shoot this thing. We're going to see how he would be without even practicing, and then I'm going to see if I can get any better. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Have 10 shots. I have more distance, but I don't feel like standing out in the yard yet, like out in the mud and crap. All right, well, like I said, I don't even know if I'm going to hit the plate. I could miss completely and hit the fence or something, but I do have it up there. Let's go ahead and go. You ready? Let's do this. All right, here goes. Okay. Now I know where that's where that's gonna go. Okay. So both first ones were misses, and they were both low. So I know I need to come up a little bit. Low again. Okay, we hit the plate, knocked it sideways. So fourth shot in, and we're finally getting closer to the mark. I think that was a little low again. Way low. Okay. Starting to see where I need to be, I believe. Okay, that was sounded better. Okay, 10 shots. Now, this is exactly how you need to, in my opinion, I need to practice because I need to see where I'm at with everything. So I'm gonna walk my happy ass down there. I'm gonna do this a couple times. You guys can stick with me if you want, but this is what I'm gonna do. This is plate number 2. I'm gonna go grab plate number 1, and I'm gonna put this one up there. So yes, I'm going to hobble down there, grab that one, and bring this one back. Or put this one down there and bring that one. All right, so this is only 3 hits on that total plate, right? So I don't know exactly how they're going to be scoring each shot. I'm guessing the closer to bullseye you get, the better of score you get. I can't remember what exactly it is. The knockdowns, you get 4 rounds of knockdowns, and it's 5 shots per round. maximum score you can get is 30 points per round. So if you got a perfect ace in the hole, you'd be at 120 points in the knockdowns. Hell yeah. All right. So we know we're shooting low. Weather is a little cold. I got 3 shots that actually hit the target. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's no shame in missing, guys. This is how you practice. If you shoot every day, which I do in the summertime and fair weather, I get a lot better. That was the first 10 shots at that distance, and 3 on mark. I'm okay with that, man, to be honest. You can't beat yourself up. You're going to miss. Things happen. All you can do is strive to be the best you can. And what's up, Mr. J. Beard? How are you? And if you miss, man. Once you get into a tournament mode and you practice a little bit more, maybe you'll get better. Let's see if we can get more than 3 on target. Man, I keep shooting low. I got to remember to bring it up. Mental notes here, guys. Take some mental notes. Okay. I can't see the hits from here, dude, but I feel like that was on the plate. All right, let's go grab that one, put another one up. I'm just going to do 5 of these, man, because that's what I feel like doing. So we're going to go down there, grab that one, grab this one. I have a couple of videos on tying pouches. Jay, could I hit a can from 120 feet? I'm sure I could. Make sure everybody's, yeah, it's gonna be like a shotgun blast, right? No, I'm catching them all, but there's a catch box down there that's catching all the ammo, but that's hilarious. Yeah, I've done a couple. I do have a couple of shorts too. All right, I'm gonna go grab the other one and put this one down there. All right, so that was a touch better. We have 1 up there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Now this is a 6-inch plate. The target that you're going to be shooting, obviously you're aiming for the center. Center is going to be high points. I wish I still had my old target from last year to compare. Maybe I can dig up a picture or something. But it's a bigger target. But the farther you go out, the less the points, obviously. So you're always aiming for dead center, no matter what. This is a 6-inch plate. So if I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots on a 6-inch plate, that would be 6 points of some sort. That's better than no points. So let's go at it again. All right, we got our target reset. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see if we can get more than 6. Back. Lost signal. That's because somebody called me. I should have put it on Do Not Disturb. All right, so we got another plate down there. I'm gonna go grab it. This would be plate number 3, and then we're gonna take a look and see if we've getting any better here yet. Can't expect perfection overnight. You got to practice, just like anything else. Be right back. All right, here we are. We're back. Am I good now? Hi, Convex. How are you? Yeah, dude, definitely need a thing. So this was actually, I got one good shot there. Look at that, dead center, man. Wouldn't that be awesome if I could get them all like that? All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 6 shots. Grouping is really not horrible on this one here, guys. This would be a pretty fair score here, I believe. These 3 would be pretty good, substantial scores. This one a little farther out, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not too shabby, man. You got to remember, some dudes are going to be out there and they're just straight up snipers. But a lot of us are just, we're good shooters, but you know, you can't expect perfection. Overall, this was the first one. Everything was kind of low. I was getting used to the bands. Cold shots. This one, I'm going to bend these out so you can see them more clear. This one was, you know, good enough. I got a couple down here too. This is number 3. Just going to bend them out so you can see them. Oh, starting to get cold, man. This sucks. All right, and then this was our 3rd plate, and we're getting, that's a fair group for that far out, guys. You got to remember, that's pretty far shooting. If I was, you know, I'm not going to ever be hunting at that kind of range. For me, if I was going to shoot little varmints, it's a lot shorter than that. Usually 17-ish, 15 to 20 meters at the most. But let's see if we can get a little better practice with DeeeZ. Alrighty, let's get 10 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's see if we can get a little bit better here. Make sure we got 10. Yep. Band's still looking pretty decent. All right, here we go. Knocked the plate off with 3 shots left. I'm gonna fix it. I want to get this whole 10 in. I got 3 more shots left, dude. Let me go fix this. I'll be right back. Oh, it's stuck up higher. I see, I see. Alright. Looks like I hit the clip. That's what happened. So far I got 1, 2, 3, 4 only on there. Got 3 more shots. Let's see if we can get them to hit. I hit the lower clip. That's what happened. Got 3 more shots. This round is not the greatest. But like I said, don't let it get you down, man. The only way you're going to get better is to practice. All right. Nice. Okay. This band template actually will improve way more, way better than you. I don't know, man. I think we all can do good. You know, it's just a matter of first time you did anything, you weren't good at it, right? All right. I'm gonna hang up number 5. Grab number 4. Oh hell yeah. Oh, not the worst. I'd actually be okay with that one there too. Let's see. All right. So these would be all mediocre scores. But for first time in forever, there's 2 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the one I hit the clip was right down here. It actually hit the clip, but that still would have been on the target. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 would have been on the 6-inch target. All of those would have been a score of some sort. Noob Star, what up? So, I mean, out of all these here, right? I got one more up there. But out of all these, it's not like you're gonna completely miss. You know what I mean? You may miss a couple. Who knows? And I don't know how high the target's gonna be. It could be up a little higher. I feel like that's probably about how high it'll be. So you have a little bit of height things going on, a little bit of nerves maybe if people are watching. So just get out there and do the best you can, man. If you can get even, if you can get all 10 of them on there, you're golden, man. I don't know if I will or not. I don't ever claim to be a top shooter, but I do claim to enjoy myself. 7. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last plate. Hands are getting cold. Let's see if we can get a couple on there. All right, let's go grab that thing one last time. Fellers, hang in there. I know this is boring, but I don't know. Give me right back. Give me a second. All right, this you can. I'm okay with this here. Right, this is decent. That was a pretty good pattern there, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Once again, um, I'm okay with this. My grouping is pulling in a little bit. It's something that needs work, but it's for shooting. I was only what's that? 50 shots. That was 5 targets. 5 targets. Um, Cold shooting from distance. So from starting the first plate till now, that was only 50 shots at almost 25 yards, 2 feet short. And I'm getting between like 5 and 7 shots on a 6-inch plate. For not practicing, period, that's pretty damn good. I would be super stoked to do that. I hope to do better. I'm always going to, obviously strive to do better, but I need practice. That was the whole point of doing this, right? Is just to see where you land. I'm happy with that. I really am, man. That to me, that is good. If I go to a tournament and I do that good, I'm going to be pretty stoked because I probably have typical nerves, excitement. You're going to be excited because you see all your buddies and stuff. And if I can get into a good groove, then I'll be happy. Now this seems like super close, doesn't it? We're at like 10 meters now. That is measured out. Dean, what's up? I just got your order. I'll be packing it up soon. Whew. Yeah, Cody, I like this kind of stuff too. The lives that actually, I mean, all the lives are pretty fun and entertaining, but it's cool to see how you do things. We all do different things, and you got some of it's a frame of mind. Doing this live versus getting like seriously in the zone is different too. If you're going to a tournament and you got that tournament mindset, like some people do, some people can click that on and actually do pretty good at it. They can calm themselves, they can collect themselves, and they can shoot. Me, I kind of shoot by the seat of my pants. I just get there and I hope for the best. I'm going to try my best, and I hope to get a little bit better than that. But I still have 5 weeks. It's plenty of time to get rolling and to get some time in. While we're out here, I do still have my speed setup going on. Let's knock out a little bit of speed. See what these bands look like, or tubes. No tears yet, but I would assume they're going to tear pretty soon here. Seems like they don't. You hope to get all 30 targets? That would be sweet, Sam. You got lots of good people out there doing it. See, the hard part too is you're going to be switching over. So it's not like you have to do it real fast, but you're going to be speed shooting, and then you're going to go for knockdowns, and you're going to go for the woods course, and you're going to go for distance. So it's going to be, you have to be able to change things too, You can't just be one guy. But that's the whole point of a tournament, right? Is to see where you feel, or where you place in all sorts of things, And that's why that's half of why tournaments are fun. The other half is seeing everybody. We're just shooting a big target, trying to get a little bit of motions going on for speed. You can't just be a one-trick pony when you go to the tournament. You got to be a little bit of everything. And if you're good at it all, you'll come out with a trophy. No matter what, you're going to come out with some good times and good friends. Making friends, reuniting with old ones. Ethan Chavez, how are you? Glad you said hi. I've been shooting really fast here recently. Cool. Can I shoot at a 45? I never have. Whoa, hope I don't hit nothing. That seems weird. I'm just hoping I don't fork it. That seems weird to me. Alright, so the tailpipe is closer to the size of a actual can. Let's see if we can get a couple shots on that. Whoa, I almost lost that one. Dropped it. Ay. I shoot 45 when I'm shooting a can. I don't have a stopwatch out here. I'd like to see if I can even pull off 20 shots in a minute. I don't know if I can or not. That was a weird one. Landed in the pouch funny. See, I fumbled with it. What was that, like 15 shots? Pull out 13 shots out fast. You miss a lot though. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I could probably do 15 maybe if I'm lucky. Let me grab this thing here. I wonder if I could put this somewhere. Got a clock over here. Hope it doesn't fall. Where could I put this? Stay up there. Oh, maybe. All right, we got a clock. Sorry. You guys can't really see it, but it's right there. Let me see if I can get the... Let's see if we can get even 20 shots pulled off in a minute. All right. That's at the 1 minute mark there. Not a good start. Ooh, that was about 18. About 19 shots I pulled off. Not all were hits. So I can do 20 shots, I'm sure, in a minute. How many hits, though? Who knows? Let's try it again. All right. We'll wait till the clock hits the 30-second mark, and then we'll go from there. See if we can get 20 shots off even in a minute. All right, that's right around there. All right, 22 shots. That's possible, dude. I hit half of them, so if I could pull off a 20 or a 10 shots, 10 cans out of 20, I'd be cool with that. It's totally doable. I might use this as my actual speed shot setup, maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of liking it. It's easy to change the bands out. They're still holding up, man. I'm gonna do it again. This time, I'm gonna try and maybe shoot that lower target. See what happens with that one. We'll shoot the low blue one on the left or right, depending on if you guys are reversed or not. See how many times we can hit that thing. I'll be happy if I hit it. If I hit it 10 times, I'm doing all right. I'll wait for this thing to hit the 30 mark, and then we'll go for that. All right, here we go. Oof, way off. That's hard, man. There we go. I was a smaller target and it's lower on the ground. We'll see how that works. Let's go up higher again. Let's try and do the, let's see how many times we can hit that pheasant head. Bands are holding in there a little bit. Let's see how good they hold up. Pheasant head is on the top right corner of the catch box. And here we go. This is a smaller target. Nipped his beak. Got him. Dropping all sorts of ammo. That's what you don't want to happen. This is definitely the harder target for me, and I am missing it quite a bit. Left and right, left and right. That also shows you where you're hitting or missing. I'm gonna give up on that one. Good thing to practice is also when you are seeing where your shots are going when you're speed shooting, and kind of dial that into. I'm going to try and go after the tailpipe again. That's closer to a can size. Dropping stuff. I think that's 8. 9. See if we can get 10. Losing it. Oh, pressure's on. Missing it, whiffing it. 10. All right, so that would have been 10 cans in a minute. We got a fish dude. What's up? All right, let's do it again. So I know I can hit 10 cans. I can take 20 shots in a minute. I can connect 10 times. Let's see if we can get more than 10. I don't think my record's much more than 15 at the most. We'll go at the 30 mark there. Here we go. I think that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 hits. Sweet. What's up, Mr. Weston? How you be, brother? So I have 16 hits in a minute. Yes, I know this is not the same as shooting cans across. Yes, I know there's lots of factors, but at least I can pull off 20 shots, over 20 shots in a minute. I am super stoked about that. So that's cool, man. There's hope. Yeah, I don't know. I did a little distance Weston at first, and my shots are fair to midland, but it's expected. I haven't shot in any distance in eons, so that was pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with what I got, actually. Let's see if we can get another 10 hits plus. Here we go. I'm counting everything that hits it. Not that. See, it's like one little thing screws me up sometimes. If I drop some ammo or something, I think that's 3, 4. It's only 4. See, sometimes you can get screwed up, man, and it messes you all up, but that's all right. If you screw up at the tourney, at least you went. I think we're at 7, maybe? We'll call it 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got 12. 12 is all right. I'm shooting for 10 plus. If I get more than 10, I'm awesome. That's cool, man. Man, you go through a ton of ammo doing this, though. So you if you're not using clay, you should catch them all. All right, so the most I've been able to connect is 16, And these are rough minutes here, guys. I'm looking at this clock like sideways, so it's saying a stopwatch here. Here we go. Oh, that felt wrong. Son of a biatch. That wasn't a fork hit. What happens every now and then is I'm shooting high style, guys. I should probably explain how I'm shooting, just in case y'all don't know. I'm shooting tubes 1632, and I'm shooting a high style pouch. What happens to me every now and then when I let go of the pouch, because you grip it like this, you're holding the ammo, right? You're not holding the pouch when you shoot high style. Every now and then, what happens is the pouch or something won't be quite right, and it'll spin out past the ammo. So then the ammo will either go left or right. That shot, the band slipped out like that, and the pouch or the ammo went to the left. So it wasn't a fork hit, it was a slip of the pouch, and it hit my hand, not the frame. All right, there we go. That's the other thing. You practice this too much, you end up getting sloppy and things start falling apart. So you got to find balance. Practice this a little bit. Switch back to something else. You don't want to kill yourself, man. Yeah, I can tell I'm starting to degrade, so I'm going to stop doing that. Once you start losing focus and losing, I don't know, you just get not really worn out, but you just need to switch it up. What are your targets made of? Well, a couple different things down there. I have a couple of spinner targets hung up, and those are made of a like a rigid plastic, but it doesn't crack. It's soft enough to take impacts and keep on ticking. I have a empty propane cylinder, and then I have a couple of hard plastic targets, like that one. And then I also have a pheasant head up on the top right. And then a piece of metal in the middle. The bands hit a lot harder than those tubes. When you switch back and forth, you guys, you got to give yourself a second to readjust. You can't just expect to go back and forth and be perfect. Yeah, good stuff. Glad to have you back. You shoot way too much? Well, that's good, man. Glad to have you back, Scorgan. I wonder who's going to be the ECST champion 2026. Well, that's Weston, of course. Mr. Hawk Slings needs to get his, maintain his title. I hope to be in the 20-ish kind of range. I would be ecstatic if I got a 20 or less. I just saw a post that there's 70 entries into the Midwest Spring Sling event. That's awesome. That is fast on its way to be #1 in tournaments. That thing is cruising along, man. Just kind of shooting at that 40 a little bit. Supposed to be in this almost 60 this weekend. I will be shooting my regular catch box, finally. Fidget toys, heck yeah. Yeah, I got a couple things cooking. Not quite ready, but they're cooking. They're in the microwave cooking. Oh, that was close, man. I knocked off my other target. I usually have that little disc down there. Spun the 40. Whew-wee. Feels good to shoot, I can tell you that. I think in about 2 weeks we got the time change. We spring forward. So that means the evenings are going to be lighter and the mornings will be darker. So that's always a blast. Starting to really like the torque. Flip clips are kind of fiddly, but work great. That's one slingshot I've never had. One day I will, I'm sure. People seem to love it. It's got a nice look to it, that's for sure. Switch back over. See what we can get going on with this guy here. Got the 40, top side of it. Oof, missed the 25. I'm just gonna go back up the board again, starting from the bottom to the top, off to the side. Oof. Reset. There we go. Nice. Got the 40. Let's see if we can get the 25. Damn, just a little bit to the right. It was cheap, grab one. Heck yeah. I'm so ready for the snow to melt so I can re-emerge from my fortress of solitude for real, man. We're at like 33 degrees today. After today, though, it's up in the 50s for 5 days. And I saw some ones that are really close to 60, so I will be out shooting. What's up, Hoggy? I'm hoping Sunday to do a quick live in the morning after Mark. And I'm going to be shooting regular steel instead of clay for once. And it's going to feel great, man. I finally get my catch box opened up. Get some regular shooting in. I do want to make some knockdowns of some sort. I don't know if I'm just going to string them up onto some paracord or if I'm going to actually make like a frame for them. But I need to start getting that practice going on again too. And also I've been shooting low. like low altitude, or usually I shoot high, so I need to readjust for that. I usually shoot about chest high or so. It's good to shoot at all levels, but I prefer shooting up a little higher. So I'll have to kind of redo that thought process a little bit. Got the 40. Let's get the all-elusive 25. Damn, I just keep tickling it. Can't get a good slap on it. I've danced all around that little thing. There we go. That was a good hit on that 25. All the misses are only about a 1/4 inch off. So that's pretty cool. That one flipped it, and it wasn't a good hit. And it was about a 1/2 inch off. There we go. Miss, miss, miss. That's right, David Bowles. Yeah, Josh makes a really nice set of knockdowns, man. He does. He had a set out at ECST last year, and we were practicing them back at the house, and yeah, those were really nice, man. He does some really good work on all of his slings, man. He makes some really nice slingshots. Definitely a talented young man. This is the most I've shot in quite some time. Feels like at least a couple of months, it seems like. My daily routine when we actually have light and weather is I shoot a good hour before work almost every day. And that's when I get a lot of my practice in. Right now we're in the winter slump. I need some amber belt. I just don't like Simple Shots amber belt. They have the black amber belt, right? And that stuff is super stretchy. All right. All right, boys and girls. Appreciate you tuning in. It's been an hour and a half. I got to go get some other stuff done today. Thank you for all the huge support with the slingshots. Latex galore. You guys have really outdone yourself. Bought damn near everything I have, which is awesome. And Ogden, I like you. Thanks for popping in. If you don't like me, that's fine. I think you're a genuine, nice person and awesome. All of you are. Take it easy, y'all. I knew somebody liked me. Yeah, these people, man, I'm telling you. Have a good day, fellers. I will be out here if everything works like it should. I will be out here Sunday. ATO goes live almost every single Sunday, which is awesome. I try and pop in when I can. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't, but it's always a good time. So go check him out. And after he is wrapping up or whatnot, probably mid to late morning, it's supposed to be super nice out. I'm going to try and get actually outside and shoot. So I hope to see you there. Hopefully I can make it. Keep checking the website, DeeeZ Slings.com. I would say probably a week to 10 days, I will have a restock. Once I do, I will make a post, maybe a short or something, and I will let you all know. And yeah, good vibes and stuff to you guys. Peace out.